I'm Annie Piguero. I'm a 40-year-old mama of 2 girls. I'm a military spouse. My husband Al is a Marine. I'm a former federal law enforcement officer, but I spent most of my life secretly wanting to be a wife and a mom. When Al and I met in 2010, we knew almost immediately we were meant to be together. I resigned from my career and moved to Okinawa, Japan to be with him, but I left behind my identity and I felt isolated and alone. I just didn't feel like myself anymore. I knew I had to do something to turn my mindset around if we were going to make our marriage work. I loved health and fitness, so I studied to become a personal trainer. That's how I found my passion. My purpose is helping moms feel empowered, beautiful, confident, energized, and sexy. We wanted so badly to start our family, and we became pregnant in April 2012. I felt alive, joyful, and like I was put on this earth to be a mother. On Mother's Day, I miscarried. We were devastated. I felt like I wasn't good enough, like I was too old. Was I broken? Why would this happen to us? Some girls dream about their wedding, but I dreamt about a natural, intimate home water birth to bring our babies into the world. We became pregnant with Lily soon after, and she was born in a beautiful Okinawan birth center after 73 hours and 15 minutes of labor. We planned a home water birth, but I was GBS positive, a bacteria that is normal in women who are not pregnant, but can cause illness in the baby if the mother tests positive for the bacteria. The Japanese midwife who attends American home births would not attend a birth if the mother is GBS positive. The birth center was lovely, but it wasn't our plan. In December 2014, we became pregnant again. We were thrilled and felt so blessed that pregnancy came easy to us. On January 11th, I miscarried, but something wasn't right. The bleeding didn't stop. I went to see my doctor on January 23rd, the day after my birthday, and was rushed to an Okinawan hospital for emergency surgery. I had an ectopic pregnancy and my fallopian tube had ruptured, so I was bleeding internally. We think this pregnancy was twins. We rested, prayed, enjoyed our sweet Lily, and wanted so badly to give her a sibling. We became pregnant again in May. As we prepared to move back to the States, we anticipated our growing family and were so excited to finally see our family grow and be close to our families on the East Coast. Before we left the island, we had an ultrasound at our birth center. There was no baby growing. We thought it could be a mistake. How could this happen again? We stayed positive. Al held on to hope, but I knew there was no baby. We had more and more ultrasounds, and each one told us what I knew in my heart: there was no baby. It's called an empty sac pregnancy or blighted ovum. We moved back to the States and found our beautiful midwives, Desiree, Amy, and Sharon at 10 Moons Midwifery in Front Royal, Virginia. We waited and prayed that my body would recognize there was no baby and I would naturally miscarry. I did not want to have the D&C surgery. At 18 weeks pregnant with no baby, after a move across the world, our marriage was struggling. Our 2-year-old was not adjusting well, and my body was beginning to feel the effects of carrying the weight of the fluid and tissue of everything but the baby. I decided to have the surgery. Devastated again, alone, angry, sad. What was wrong with me? Why us? Our midwives were supportive and so kind during another challenging time for us. We knew we had to overcome this challenge and be strong for Lily and for each other. In November 2014, God blessed us again with a pregnancy. This was my 5th pregnancy in 2 years. Everything felt different this time. I felt strong, clear, ready, and like a mama warrior. I had overcome so much. We planned our home water birth with hearts full of love and gratitude. This pregnancy was precious. I loved being pregnant. I continued hosting my workout group until the 8th month. I lifted weights, ate clean most of the time, and was super active with Lily. Unfortunately, I was GBS positive again. I knew the antibiotic treatment was not for us this time. Together with our midwives, we treated my body holistically with garlic, herbs, and clean nutrition. When the end of my pregnancy approached, I felt confident and trusted my body, but I still held on to a little bit of worry about the GBS. We prepared a sacred birthing space in our home. We sat in the pool daily and read books to Lily. I talked to our baby and told her how much we wanted her here. We watched home water birth videos with Lily and talked to her about how Mommy was going to roar like a dinosaur and her baby sister Autumn was going to swim out of Mommy. Our estimated due date was August 31st, my father's 82nd birthday. On September 13th, our midwives and I discussed using castor oil to get my contractions going. I drank an ounce at 1 p.m. and then another ounce. I drank 2 ounces at 1 p.m. and then another 2 ounces at 2:30. All it seemed to do was keep me running to the bathroom. I went to sleep the same way I did every night for the past 2 weeks, wondering, is tonight the night I will meet my girl? I wrote Autumn a letter on the day before she was born, telling her it was safe to make her way to us, and I'm sure she heard me. A strong contraction awakened me at 12:58 a.m. on the morning of my 42nd week of pregnancy. Al had not come to bed yet. I walked to the top of the stairs and called down to him, "Al, I think she's on her way." He responded, "Really? Are you sure?" Al began filling the pool. The sound of the water was comforting, and it was almost hard to believe my dream birth was actually coming true. Please be safe and surrender and trust. I prayed hard. Since my active labor with Lily lasted more than 3 days, I was apprehensive and hesitant to call our midwives. But then I thought by calling I was manifesting Autumn to come soon. So I pushed my fear of a long labor aside and called Desiree at 2:21 a.m. My contractions were getting closer and stronger, but were kind of inconsistent, so we decided just to see how it goes and call her back in about 30 minutes. I went downstairs and landed on our mattress on the floor and began having stronger contractions. I demanded that Al press hard on my low back each time the surges came. My back was very uncomfortable. He was trying to set up the video camera, and then Lily started crying, so he left me for a while. As I labored alone, the discomfort in my back grew, and I knew Autumn would be here soon if I just surrender and trust. I took a labor selfie, had a strong contraction, called out for Al, and he called Desiree at 2:57 a.m. and let her know this was the real deal. As I climbed in the pool at 3 a.m., I knew that it was Autumn that reassured me that it was time to get in the water and that she was ready. We added salt to the water, and I knew everything was going to be okay. I felt like I needed to push before Desiree arrived, and I knew Autumn would be here quickly when I pushed. I had labored on my hands and knees for the past 4 hours, and my hips were so sore I just could not get on my hands and knees again. I lay on my side in the water, and it felt good. After a very strong contraction, I felt Autumn's soft head ready to be born. Desiree arrived, I had 1 contraction, felt like I needed to push, and Autumn's head was born so easily. On the next contraction, I found the strength to get on my hands and knees, and Autumn swam right out into my arms at 4:35 a.m. The whole experience was breathtaking, perfect, and we wouldn't change one thing of our journey. We know we lived through challenges and overcame obstacles to be in this exact place in our lives. Our birthing bodies are strong, capable, beautiful, and designed to birth babies. We are grateful for our home birth midwives and astonished at the miracle of Autumn's peaceful birth.
Well, it's very early in the morning on the 14th, and appears that we're in labor. There's Mama, baby, Lily's asleep, there's the birthing pool, and we're all set up. Desiree's on her way. We're good to go.
Okay, with the next one, let's do it.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Good job,
No. No.
Put me a little bit.
Oh.
Okay, here comes up front. Up front. There you go. You got it. You got it? Good. Let it drain just a little bit. Okay. Let her just drain a little bit.
Lilia! Lilia! Come here, sweetheart.
Oh, Autumn. Oh, baby girl.
Oh, hi, sweetheart. Hi. Lilia, come here. Put your iPad down.
Oh, good girl.
That's your sister.
Girl.
That's your sister.
Oh, my sweet
That's
girl.
your sister.
Oh, my baby girl.
Good job. Mwah. Come here, kiss your mama.
Really?
Kiss your mama.
That?
That's perfect.
Say love you, mama. You want to touch your sister?
Oh, look, she's okay,
Want
well.
to go back to the show? Or you want to stay
So
here?
they know to hurry up.
I'll take it out.
What a good girl.
Come on.
Oh, you're so
Wanna go sit
nice.
on there? That's your cat.